Okay, this is going to be our next patient. This here is a Silvertone model 1561 from 1940, 1941. It is a six tube, two band table radio with push button presets. Um, it the cabinet looks pretty solid. There is some veneer that's let go here from the body of the cabinet. The knobs all appear to be in fairly good shape. I think they'll polish up okay. There's a little chip out of this button. I might have a button, but I think I might be able to get this one salvaged. The speaker has had some fingers in it, including mine. I think that's a 5-inch speaker. I think it is. It is an electromagnetic field coil speaker. So I'm going to have to recone that. I do have a speaker that I could use in here, but it's a PM speaker, and I would have to chop apart the coil if it's still good and do something with it. Either that or put a load resistor in it for replacing the coil resistance. But I believe I have a cone that I can use for this. Uh, it's got a few issues on the cabinet. The top is in fairly decent shape. It's got a little pock mark right there. The dial bezel is metal, so that is good. In that I don't have to deal with a plastic or I forget what kind of material they used on some of those that shrank up over time. It's going to get a new dial cover on a thing. The dial itself looks like it's good still. No curling or marring. We've got a few veneer issues on this end of the cabinet. Let's turn it around and take a look at what we have here. Now, whenever I unbox this, there was tube glass rolling around in it. And matter of fact, there's still a piece back in there that didn't come out. The tube should not be a problem. If any of these that are missing or broken or that don't check out good, I have replacements for. It has an internal loop speaker, an internal loop antenna speaker. No stickers on the chassis other than the plate for the chassis number. I think that there is mostly salvageable. If not, I believe I can remake that. I might even already have one for another model, which all I'll have to do is change the model number designation on the thing. This is one of those that has this is mechanical push buttons, and those are usually a little pain in the groin. One that wheel, well, I'll explain it whenever we get her opened up and doing the in-progress video. Hopefully I think this is still good. The transformer is still good. I hope. It started oozing its denture material out between the connections here, the materials. I'm going to have to check that through real good. If there's an issue with it or there's a problem with it, I believe I might be able to bag one from a antique radio supply. The underneath, somebody has protected the information concerning the wiring diagram, schematic, and the parts listing. We'll see what's up with that whenever we get ready to do the cabinet. These here are have been a real pleasure to work on, in that they don't have all that additional bulk, you know, the bars and the louvers and the other thing. Once you strip it down and pull these speaker hold down studs out, you have all flat surfaces. I mean, you can boom, 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 slam, bang, thank you, ma'am, and complete the cabinet in, you know, short order. Those ones that have little intricate little bars on here and stuff, oh, those are just time-consuming things. But boy, you put the time and effort into getting them cleaned up and everything, and getting them refinished, and once you shoot that last coat of clear on the thing, boy, they look good. So let me get this chassis extracted, and we'll take a look then and see just how much of a problem we have. Stand by. All right, we got the chassis out. We got everything cleared out. We didn't take this panel out yet. We'll do that later. The antenna was kind of unique. First one that I've encountered like this, other than maybe an old Philco 40-150, I think it is, or 155, that had the X type of framework for their loop antenna. We got that all stripped out, and here's the chassis, and it is mostly dusty, and it doesn't have too much ick on it, or it's got a slight green hue to it, which should clean up pretty easy. The dial card is in good condition. There's a little bit of cleaning, and we'll get it protected, cleared, and it should pop. All the controls seem to be pretty much free. There is a little slop in this dial string. We'll get that cleared up. Now we'll get underneath, take a look. I don't know. These may be original. I don't see a lot of rework on this terminal here, or the terminals over here. So these might be originals. Ooh. Mommy. Baby got an owie. got a little diuretic there. Hey, buddy. So we're going to have to take a good close look at that. And no, I'm pretty sure I can bag one through Antique Radio Supply or whatever the hell that name is. I never can remember from one day to the next because it's so. I don't need them on every radio, and every other fifth radio or so, which is probably like every 3 or 4 months. I got to go to them for something. But everything else is original and pretty much untouched. I don't see. Well, I'm not sure about that resistor there. I would say it. I would say it is part of the original group. Part of the group. So we'll have to get this thing in and get it checked out in the next segment, and see whether or not that dumb bulb gives off a nova. So and the speaker, it is croaked. Coffee filters won't do anything for this patient. We're gonna need some imectin. We're gonna need some imectin there, HCQ. So and I think I still got a cone for this that I can use. One of 2 different kinds of cones. I still got one of that impervious cone material, and I got a paper cone that I can use on this one. Here is the blocking plate for this antenna here that goes on the right side of the radio. Now this is a lot like those antennas that you can buy. I don't know what they call them, but I mean it's the same damn thing, so it should be pretty good. I didn't see. Maybe there is something on the chassis. Yeah, I think there is something on the chassis for an external antenna if you need one. So and I call this a metal bezel. It's not. It's plastic, but it's beefy enough that it just. And it's made of I guess a different type of material. 40, 41, and the 42 Philco radios that use that. I don't know what kind of plastic that is, but it shrinks. This one here is still in good shape. Great shape. Fantastic shape. Okay, so we'll get this thing in and get it to the bench and get it checked out. And see what's up with that transformer. Thanks for watching.